in order to build this nation from food insufficiency, we need to go, we need to empower the private sector so that they can supply enough food to the population. Because the land is here, ready and prepared for agriculture.
Which is natural.
Which is natural. It's there waiting for you, and we
cannot do it. Different. Women transplanting single hand, we cannot do it. All we need is at least enough tractors. Let them empower the private sector, because the private sector, we are already on the move.
And change our perception, the way we think. Because all we think is we can't do it.
We cannot do it.
We cannot do it. That's impossible.
We can do it.
We can do it. The essence of education. You have the education, you have the skills, but still all that you study in school is not applied in the land.
I'm Usman Jammeh from Brownwala Limited. I'm the Chief Operation Officer of Brownwala Limited. I'm the one responsible for all operations, machines, and also we work with the laborers on the activities on the farm.
It's like you are an engineer when it comes to...
Not actually an engineer.
Full-time engineer?
No, not engineer, but responsible for operations.
Okay, responsible for
operations. All operations in the farm.
In the farm.
Yeah. Okay. Like transplanting and to monitor how the work is going on, and to give advice on what to do and what not to do. Yeah. Exactly, and to give what the tractor needs, like if the amount of fuel it needs, and so I keep those records.
Okay. So who is the CEO himself?
Khalifa is the CEO.
Can you tell us a little bit about the CEO?
Yeah, Khalifa is the CEO of Brownwala Limited and is the founder.
He's the founder.
He's the founder. We are part of the pioneers, I can say.
Yeah.
We started together. We started this for like 3 years ago.
3 years.
Late 2022 to 2022. It was October. I can fully remember. By October 2022, we came here to do some kind of research. Yeah. And to know how it works, to seek advice from people that have experience in this work. So that's how we came about, and alhamdulillah, we met with people who are really willing and to work and to help people and to give advice, like the Department of Agriculture here at Sapo. So Khalifa is a young Gambian from Netherlands. He's a Gambian.
He's a Gambian that left Gambia.
Yeah.
Traveled to Netherlands. Then he left Netherlands
to come back to Gambia to invest on agriculture. Because government has a plan, or I can say they have a target to meet the to have food self-sufficiency, rice self-sufficiency by 2030.
By 2030.
Yes, by 2030. So that's the target. So we also came in to venture into this to create employment for people, and to also take part in nation building. And to discourage this illegal migration, because there are a lot of things going on there, loss of lives, and I can say we are victims.
Yes, of course.
Carton.
Yeah.
Things went last year.
Yes, a lot of people
died there. So this is something really terrible for us. I have very close friends and so on. So we did this to employ people and to give courage to them.
No to backway.
Not to backway. Definitely not to backway. And to give courage to youth. To build this mentality in the youth that
we can make it in the Gambia, with or without going out.
Exactly.
Through agriculture, through any skills that you can learn.
Exactly. Wow. So due to those reasons, we came in here to invest. This is starting. We are still in the starting process.
Still in the starting process.
Exactly.
After 3 years ago.
After 3 years ago.
What are your challenges between these 3 years?
Yeah, we have a lot of challenges. Like the lands are not properly developed.
Okay.
And before this tractor issue also was a problem.
Wow.
Tractor issue was really a problem because there were limited tractors here. But in those days, for the past 3 years. But alhamdulillah, this year we got a tractor. I think that will boost our production. And last year also, the government Minister of Agriculture gave us a rotovator board. The rotovator board. When we go there, I will show it to you. Yeah. So this helped us a lot, especially last year. And this bird enrichment also is a problem. These are some of the challenges we face. And last year also, the rainy season is unpredictable.
Yeah.
So last year we got a lot of losses.
A lot of losses. But still, you don't give up?
No, we don't give up. We passed that stage. Giving up is not part of it.
It's not part of it?
No.
Just to see that you fit the country?
Exactly.
Wow.
This is what we are doing.
So where are we right at the moment?
This is the canal.
Okay.
You know, this is the canal. It has two sources. This is the inlet.
The inlet.
This when the tide is higher,
Okay.
you open this.
Okay.
This is open. Then the water will flow inside.
So that order.
So the other end. This is
Okay.
what this tidal irrigation. This is the main canal.
Okay.
This is our source of water. When the tide is high, we open this. You know,
And
right
the
now it's
water
closed.
will-
The water will go. So we are depending on the tide.
Like this other one. Like the way you open this other one.
No, this one is closed down there. You don't see. You have to start there.
Okay.
That's the outlet.
Outlet
Yeah.
to return the water back to
Exactly.
the sea.
To the sea. So this one,
Why do you do you set like this? When it goes to the rice field, it goes back to the sea. Why?
because when there's closed,
Okay.
or when the water is high on the soil, in a flood, you want to drain water. When the tide is low, you have to open this one, then and the water in the soil will
Go
go
back.
Yeah.
So like within how many days does it take you to water this water?
It depends on the tide. But right now, you know, the land are not properly developed. So this is something.
Can we go to the other side?
It's a challenge for us. This is really challenging, and some of these lands,
Yeah.
the ones we know that they can, water can go inside without pumping. When the tide is high, we open them. They have gates, small gates. We open it, then the water will go inside when the tide is high.
Okay.
But you have plus here also, which you know that even the tide is high, the water doesn't go in. So we use a machine to pump it in, pump water inside.
Oh.
So this is the primary canal, that is secondary and the tertiary canal. So this is the primary canal, it supplies water.
From here to there.
Yeah, there are secondary canals also in front of it. When you go, you see primary, secondary, and the tertiary canal.
Okay. So stay tuned, focus with Nice Gambia. We will be there and then let's pour it together. And let's make a joining hand to our young Gambian brothers who are really to work hard to feed the Gambia, and they are working hard to say no to bagway.
Yeah.
Oppression,
Not to back.
no to bagway. And oppression, let's fight poverty.
Poverty.
Oppression,
Yes.
let's fight hungriness. No more poverty in Africa.
Exactly.
So we're
Develop.
going further, moving further to show you.
Yeah.
Well, before we go further, how many hectares from here where we are to the end?
This is 10 hectares here.
Okay.
This is 10 hectares.
From here to there
From here to there,
is 10.
there's another 10 hectares there.
That-
Another 10 hectares.
That's 60.
This is 30.
Wow.
This is 1, 2, 3.
Now it's like 90 hectares.
Exactly. No, this 90 acres.
Yes.
Yeah.
You get 90 acres here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which is closer to 100 hectares.
Yeah. Like I said before, Board of Financial, this was given to us by the Ministry of Agriculture.
This one.
So often it's like capacity building now. Understand?
Yeah.
Because they are trying to capacitate you for the financial fund or no.
You say for us, it's a
It's a symbol of no.
Wow.
Because Senoba no collier no serum, like it collier no jump back.
Okay.
So often it delay Jamal cost no cool. So Billy Yen Samana, after I'm on my back.
From contributor.
Back phone, can go
So what you want like the agriculture?
Ministry of Agriculture.
Minister of Agriculture.
As well,
So what powerful message do you have to our government?
Yes,
to
yes.
keep investing because what
Exactly.
they are doing, I really appreciate it. I really love it.
Exactly.
And I know our viewers out there will love it.
Yes.
But what powerful message do you have to tell them to keep pushing
Yeah.
into agriculture so that we stop importing rice
Exactly.
in the Gambia
Exactly.
and we start eating our own product?
That's true. It's like from Makoyolo.
Yes.
And fana it's a balu fenda mi anko ita fon ya grow jang.
Yeah.
And which is raw.
Yeah.
And among chemicals.
Among
so
chemicals.
it's healthy.
Yeah.
So when mu kola mi anko kumata bake, masa kunda fana iba kata kam bake.
Yes.
Iba kata kam
When
bake.
it comes to agriculture.
Agriculture, they are trying very, very well. And you understand go hamo belale pulka push.
So atolla jiola fanna sotojing alka gasolo le sang o fali solar panel solo system okono
Non tole the essential sun. We have generators.
generator.
Yeah, we have small generators.
Because one of my Gambian brother is one of my big fan out there and he's a subscriber. They are building association in Germany whereby they want to bring the solar panel starting from Kiang to Base. Most of their focus, they want to focus into people who are into rice fields to support them with these solar panels. But some of them kind of like this because of I don't want to talk about politics and then government side, but because of some people, it's because of this recent government. That's why they're holding them hand. But some of people are really ready to do. What are your message to the people out there who really are ready to support the Gambian farmers to go further?
Yeah, definitely. You know, when you talk about support, this is not about government.
It's not about government. That's why
And government, and government alone cannot do this.
Yes.
This is about ourselves.
Yes, our country.
Our country. This is ours.
Yes.
You have to love it,
Yes.
no matter what.
No matter what.
So you don't have to look for someone, or you don't have to wait for someone
Yes.
or you don't have to look at the other side of somebody.
Yes.
This is what you want to do.
Like what you
And
got to
this
do,
is-
you got to
You
do.
got to do it for the people of this country. The government is part of the people of this country, and I know the government will love such things to come to the Gambia.
To come to the Gambia.
Definitely, because this is like it's boosting our production, and it's like an investment for us.
You are so closer to Khalifa,
Yeah.
who really focus on a young Gambian talented,
Yeah.
and then he's really focused and he's really ready to feed the Gambia. What are your future plans when it comes to rice feed? What are your
Rice feed.
future plans?
Yeah, our future plan is to expand and to employ as many Gambians as possible. That's why I said it's like capacity building. But if you want to build that capacity, you have to expand more, so that we can create employment for a lot of people. That's how we employ some people. But as you grow, the bigger you go,
The bigger
more
you
people-
employ.
the more
Yes.
people you employ.
Yeah.
Our intention is to grow as big as we can, to employ hundreds of people or thousands of Gambians.
To work for
To
you
work
guys.
for you.
So right now, at the moment,
Yeah.
are you ready for the investors who are ready to join, to make a joining hand to agriculture, to make a joining business or partnership to feed the country, to feed the nation? Are you guys, because I know you and Carl are so close, yeah? Are you guys ready?
Very, very ready. Very, very ready. We know we are not coming. So we need others to come.
Yeah.
To meet the target.
Meet the target.
Yeah.
Like the government alone cannot do it.
No, no.
But only the farmers alone cannot do it.
The government cannot do this.
Yes.
Only the private sectors can do this.
Can you say that again? What the world are
Yeah,
saying?
the government cannot do this.
Yes.
Only the private sectors can do it. If you go to advanced world
Yeah.
or advanced countries,
Yes.
the government is empowering the private sectors to boost production. Because the government cannot do this. It's impossible. It's impossible. The government cannot do this.
So how many employees do you guys employ when it comes to women?
Yeah, the women, it depends. You know, it's like we are creating job for them,
Yeah.
because they come and do the transplanting. Sometimes a couple will come of 20 people. Some will go like 25 people
In a day?
in a day. So some will come like 18 people. Sometimes you can bring 2 couples. It can contain about 15, or even 18. Because last time you have a couple here, it was around 18 people, and they were able to transplant 1 hectare.
Here.
Yep. In a
Wow.
single day. And
Just
also
one
they
day?
are- Yeah.
Like
yeah,
100 by 100?
exactly. So, and today that's what they are doing right now. They are transplanting 100 by 100. 1 hectare. Yeah,
So
they
this year,
started
how many hectares is your target this year?
this year we wanna do about 40 hectares.
40 acres.
40
That's
hectares.
how many tons?
This year it depends on production. So our target is about if we are able to have six tons minimum. Minimum 6 tons per hectare. Minimum. That's our
Wow.
target.
Every hectare is 6 tons.
Yeah, we want every hectare
Hmm?
6 tons.
Wow, which is
So
amusing.
Yeah, so like every hectare, half of a hectare. 3
So what
tons
about
at
the
least.
rice milling and then packaging the rice?
Yeah, we have our own brand.
Okay.
That's Brownwala Limited.
Bro,
Brownwala Limited.
Gambia musol le Gambia bambu.
Wontonya.
And nim flata fama ya.
Wontonya.
Nkanyi nkaro ka fo iko Gambia musol le Gambia bambu.
Wontonya.
Ka jiwe ko bin kabo suwo hono.
Wontonya.
Itol le bambu.
Yeah.
Itol le ka kuro ke molye.
This one.
Itol le ka kolbe ke molye. Alright? Itol le ba marché to itol le ba nakol to itol le ba kunkol to itol le ba farokon. Right na ni jana jibe
Yes,
itol le be
sir.
jana.
Itol le be.
So musol le ke wol sembent na bambu le fo lokuta.
Baki fa.
So tol mu nyanta ka musol sembent nyal ani nyanta bambu la nyana.
Ah, nyanta musol ibakata ka nyimbanko kam baki ba.
Bake da ni musol de la tano de.
No atidano. Ndinano ekoma.
Yes.
Amon possible fa. It's impossible.
Tano ko ma.
No. For traje don.
Yeah.
Especially agriculture. Nana da famine.
Yeah.
Sembo la mansoto.
Mhm.
You understand?
Yeah.
Sembo la tije.
Yeah.
But ni sembo bije fero bije. bagaso sotota definitely musol ibata nyaado bakal
Definitely.
nya cross dolla jam nya jiyo musol le kan tutro be kuy fala be la kawa ni musol la kawa
Yes.
kuy fa wutol be ni musol la kawa. So some of the hard jobs they bukol cannot all not because you cannot give that to them. Kalau ni kajambol bulandi farol content musol dem be ito tutro okay
Yeah.
ito ka tutro okay aning kuy fala ni kuy fa wutol tenting ba kuy fala sa fo mo be la kawa everybody
More better kata transplanting na.
transplanting kill ka but musol la ka think about yes
Mu masin la yinte nyela mani tura wala
ni tresel comme ka apusa
mani usara wala yinte. Ka bonna kaloba.
but we have combined harvester.
Okay.
Mi awon ga take up machine wala ka kati nyami aka be bonde ka ma kesa on
Kesa ma yintu yeje. Ay
nyamu be ka fay.
That's all.
Imang pumping machine wala ni generator to.
So aganyil lebla
Kana nyim fanam kana this is secondary kana.
okay.
This is
This
tertiary.
afternoon je we saw it today.
Atemon this is
Ina fafula.
this is tertiary kana. So nka generator bula nyin nokono. Ye nyino inlet won. Nyina kada jo kono. Ni wala kada jo kono. Ye nyino kada faro kono. Kono nyimba nyama. Pumping machine. It's a small pumping machine. You have bigger ones.
The bigger ones here.
Bigger ones are there, very big. So yeah, you know inlet. This is the inlet part.
Nyela ka
This
bin
goes
jiyo
to the
kono.
water.
Yeah.
This is the outlet.
Outlet. Then nyela ka
Nyela
dundi
ka dundi
lano
faro.
kono faro kono. So right now musol ba transplanting the mun jana. So from right now which month we are? Bakari mala. February. So it fe target jimale. It ba courage male target leba harvest kala karoma. So mune la challenges kata kulo linda fumol la kata
Yeah.
also.
Kunol mo problem pala tita.
Yeah.
And sometimes malol kana hipo. Hipo for problem.
Yeah.
By to learn na mansia.
Okay. But kunol wall they are always in the field.
No, there's a time it can mean.
Okay.
So that's why you have to start earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Janu kunol kana they come around late May, June, July.
Wala tola lomorol manketa ika soto
Exactly.
dame.
So by we are manol more.
Yeah.
Ya kuno ala dafa ni manol no they come. Sometimes when you see birds flying over your head,
Yeah.
Ibama ko parasol family. They can be a shade for you, man.
Yeah,
They can
man.
cover you. When you see them last year, the year before last, the man see no water, but last year,
Yes.
this was.
They come like wow.
Hey, if it is morning, when you come early morning,
Yeah.
it will be like
You
whoop,
laugh.
whoop.
Whoop.
If you are late for like 20 minutes,
Wow.
20
you lost
minutes,
everything?
you
You lost?
lost everything. Almost.
Well,
everything.
farming is not easy.
It's not easy.
You must be in the ground to know what is in there.
This is an expensive thing,
Yes.
and it's risky also.
Here is the nursery field, right? So he will tell us more about the nursery and then how many varieties are they having, right? And then he will tell us more about their bag of rice in the Gambia. And then we will drop their number as we always do in the ending of the video. Talk to them live and direct. We will drop his number and we will drop the number of the CEO in case if you want to make a support or if you want to make a partnership or whatever you want to do. Talk to them live and direct. You know, they are humble brothers, young Gambians who are ready to do it in the Gambia, which are going out. So can you tell us a little bit about the nursery plants?
Yeah, this is our nursery field. So this is where we're gonna do all our nursery. Already we did the first nursery and we already transplanted, as you can see. Those are this one. This is Israel 7.
Okay, this one?
Yeah, this one.
It's 7.
Down there. Up to
Down
the
there.
other one there. To the other end. It's all Israel's.
Wow.
We did about 6 hectares. Israel 7.
6 hectares.
Yes, already transplanted. So these are nursery field. This one we did this like this one, the other one.
Okay.
The one you see
Green with
there.
green, germinating, growing up.
We did it last Saturday. It's like 4 days ago.
4. Okay.
4 days ago.
It started producing up,
Yeah.
germinating up.
Yeah.
4 days.
4 days.
And this one is today.
This is today.
So it's like in 3 days time it will.
In 3-4 days time it will pop up.
Wow.
Yeah, it will pop up. So this is hybrid. It's a new variety
Right.
introduced by the Chinese.
Chinese people.
Yeah. This one is inbreed. It's Sahel 177. This is hybrid LS 2011.
This one, yeah.
This one,
It's
yes.
2011.
2011.
Yeah.
So, and we have Israel down there. That one is Israel 7.
Down there.
Yeah, the one you can see down there is the 7. Those are the ones we are.
So what about with the two colors, green and
This one, it has a
green
problem.
and yellow? Okay.
That one, it has a problem.
You can see the difference.
Yeah, it has a problem. So that's why we put that aside. So now, right now, we are focusing on this one.
So for you as the farmer,
Yes.
how do you think we can stop importing the rice? Because I asked you that question.
Yeah.
But I just,
Yeah,
I come up with another question. So how do you think we can stop importing rice?
This is through investment into the rice sector,
Yeah.
and with the support of the government.
The support of the government.
Yes, and
Yes.
and capacity building training, and we have to create this training to teach people on how new techniques of farming and mechanization. Mechanization is very important.
It's very, very important.
Very, very important.
Very.
If you don't mechanize it,
Yes.
no, it can't go.
It can't work.
It can't work. It's impossible.
The big question is
Mhm.
to lift people to see Gambians or Africans who are out there to
Yeah.
leave Europe
Yeah.
and come invest into agriculture,
Yes.
build more companies and
Yes.
factories. Is very hard to see.
Yeah.
But people like you left Taiwan. Is it China?
He,
Yeah.
he left Holland.
Your brother left Holland.
Yes.
And you were in China.
I went to China for capacity building program.
Yeah.
By this, we were invited by the government
Okay.
through China Aid. You have Chinese here.
Yeah.
They organized this program, like
Okay.
Lumping High Tech. Last August, we went to China for that program. About
At least
31
to build your
yes,
brain capacity
Knowledge-
when it comes to
rice production, especially hybrid,
hybriding.
the new variety. That's what this is the new variety.
Okay.
We went there on training on this one. So we are about 31 people, 31 Gambians there.
Who go for that
Yes,
training?
yes,
Wow.
31 Gambians.
And thank God today is the
Alhamdulillah.
first day that you are
Yes.
trying to stress this in the land of the Gambia.
Exactly.
Wow.
It's very important.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, then you content ku bat.
Yeah.
So at least nga knowledge of me Chinese one na iba kata kam baka.
Kakata baka.
But sapo jane bo mo ma ko ikam on new techniques, the technical sama aning kamon support on the new varieties, ka kulke ka jang ni
So
en
ite
karen.
fe min mano nka mu fiyang anen ka manol mun sampiti ko ne ka mu import Gambia. Ite fe jumale safety ka domo ani jumale test diata.
Ngami fi jam. Wala test diat.
Mamu bude mamu
Ngami-
baba jamo ele ba.
Ngami fi jam wala diata and wala healthy ta. And it's the best.
And then we put the natural manure in it,
Exactly.
not chemical and
The
stuff.
chemical nga fengo ke jere fertilizer ke jere.
Okay.
That is chemical fertilizer because we can support for now.
I grow.
I grow. But that chemical fertilizer, chemical on you work rice you grow there.
Yeah.
But woman impact sort of on becoming consumed. Land ni iba fa ko min land ni abo barren da because yalla ibuka chemical o ke no ka. And the chemical like can import na pura kana wo jalo ni wo fengo sort of.
Yes. You
Okay.
bol mun kana ka
Exactly.
yes opportunity.
And it's raw.
It's wrong.
Yes. Nga mil nyaming kata wo nyam. So right now the demand is higher than the supply.
The demand is higher than the supply. And then you want to just more expand.
Exactly.
Calling to my African investors out there, whoever down there, either you're Chinese, Japanese, Korean, anywhere you're there, you want to make a joining heart to African brothers. Wow, the jet is open, man, because we want to make it in here without going out, and we want Africa to feed Africa. We get the natural resources, we get the land, we get the fertile land, we get the water, abundance of water.
Yes,
so we get the billions of diamonds, green diamonds in the motherland. Watch out, east, west, north, and south. It's great. So we can feed our people.
Definitely.
Yeah. Wow. So you said this one is the best, yeah? It gives you the best taste.
The best taste, definitely. The best taste.
So what will be your last and final powerful message to our brothers out there?
Yeah, na last and Fenkoni.
Local language is more important.
More
Yeah.
So, wala nyindi ko mba baden gambe no dania. Ni nga symbol bela. Ani ya fanko sodo.
And the pareta kela.
Adi pareta kela. Nane invest ko mama ko rice production of the market investment. You have other fanko along the value chain. Fanko sodo maize production, cassava and different we be mu fenda ni ako kabalo show ndi na banko ka. And you mu fenda ni ako dia market. So when you are going to assemble sodo and you are fanko sodo and you are me ko isa keno, I think the land is available.
Yeah,
They can come back.
they can come back.
Yes, they can come back and invest.
Yeah.
Yeah. The banko market.
Na manke bankoti. dingol fong.
Banku dingol fong.
Yes.
Banku dingol fong.
Yeah, company lelo.
Exactly.
Factory lelo.
Exactly.
More employment, okay?
Exactly.
Ba boy ba jela ba
Abatalala. Parke fong.
Sunyar ni meso ngole
Abatalala.
abatalala.
Yes.
Mota fola banko koliata.
Yo.
So because of munyanda ke wala man taraka ke but investor fana mumman jibe kan African diaspora wala sa African development comme Kalia Kenya men abanu Holland ne afon ko no way to way if I go to Gambia invest this, it might be work and it works. So nindo fana yake. So it's like when we have people like Khalifa 10 to 20 30 of them in the country.
Exactly. Then
we will wipe up the tears
definitely
on our face.
Yeah, completely.
Trust it. So to join hand to Khalifa, here is the number. Talk to them live and direct. They are the best out of race. As we said, we represented red, white, blue, white, green for the Gambia today and for Africa tomorrow. We stand, we strive, we work and pray that all may live in big unity, freedom, peace each and every day. Let's justice guide and drive our actions towards our brotherhood. So salute al Bemal Badawoda, as subscribe al like Alicia, make sure call them, support African brothers, young, talented in the country. Right. Ntole sa Gambia sama no. Doti na no ka doku ntole. Ntole Gambia no. Ntole sa Gambia no keno bi. Na Gambia keno samati. Na Gambia ke sinininti. They are saying it's new Gambia. Yes, it's new Gambia. But we are the one who have to do it. Ntole sa keno. Forward. So we are still in the right farm, right? So here is one of my uncle that will be speaking in the Jola language. That will let us know more about rice field, agriculture in the Gambia, how we will fight against the poverty in the Gambia through rice farming in the Gambia. Greet them and then tell us more about agricultural rice.
Wa min jamne saf anosan ajami ku jola ya sankene ku jola ko be kami ko way ko mata broka be manay de ma famume alors la pro manja manji bro batu mo famu e manay ane manay no riale mi mo famatu mat ko kini pro jobe mo famolo la and mo fola tama yola kanka tama ma ko ma mambro bate manay ne wakane bora be jadu ngono nduri ngono ra broka mate manay
Gambia we
Gambia we kabinda Gambia jume masa kunde pepere ka pinor manku jembe karam ko wanya ko manku ko wona kuri ngeno kuri ngen fuya ko di mafam bar wammi kan kuran bene mi kan kura ya ku tita ko kan ko ne subsistence farmers anu man mi anu ba jad bere lu pa wala abandari bare kan man ko ka jembe ba ku jo ku no men duniya yi le bo kuran bene mi ye kan mari private sector kan man ko ba mi kurai ko pour be burake manayu mba be burake manayu take jad du ko wona kuri ngam mafamu furia folmo
nanu rek moko take ba furi mo fusun sume jam
wami rek the private sector kan ma ka baji me kurai yalo baji kurai yo sigoba imma nurure kurai the business man pour le kurai waran ndurudo isi man pour le kurai bar wa fami man baji fuko special Africa special pan African si wono solami
yes I
rural sikurasu di agriculture mbungo na uri ngono ra furia fu enu jam jaadu ko bukana kula ko special Africans ko bayit film of the dunia yu bo fara ko li dukul mako nan non kuluma ko mamme nan kuri no ko jeberi nan kuluma ko jale jiri la jiri bare film fiya fula ko kunyana kiya nano sa wonu sole don panuri nan sumimi anu anata bot film fila sembasi ya pansina ko kunyani ye kam anaw pan wakili man e wanyay la ñu ben mo famu e wala fongola du fodo noral du won bajami di mo famol lal wanu wanyale mi duri yawo wanu duri yami du wanyawo pour mbungo no just to empower this nation in order to build this nation from food insufficiency we need to go we need to empower the private sector so that they can supply enough food to the population because the land is here ready and prepared for agriculture
which is natural
is there waiting for you and we inherited it and others will come and inherit it but question is a big question. Why is it that the landowners are still hungry? Because the land cannot even supply them with the food and it's ready to supply them with food. We need to change the way we think. Okay? The way we think because we have to look, from behind. What do we eat? So we greet, what do we eat? We eat what we grow because all that we eat is grown here.
Yes.
Because what we eat is indigenous.
Definitely.
Okay? And you are indigenous. So the two indigenous live together.
There's a word that you mentioned in Jola language, like our 95% of the food that we eat in the Gambia is imported.
Mhm.
Like where the food is coming from, like in the west side of the world, when they said Africa today, you're not gonna eat today, we're not gonna eat. When they say Africa today, you're gonna eat some, we're gonna get some.
Good.
So how can we tackle that?
The thing is, we have to come together and change our perception, the way we think, because all we think is we can't do it.
We cannot do
We
it.
cannot do it. That's impossible.
We can do it.
We can do it. We can do it. Because when I was young, there was, even clothing was a problem. Food is a problem. I remember some people stay for 3 days without food, but that has changed now. Though we don't work that much, but food is coming, things are coming because people are going to school. What is the sense of education? You have the skills, you have the skills, but still all that you study in school is not applied in the life.
Can you say that again?
Yes. The thing is, just like what I'm telling you.
Yes.
We went to school and we are graduated and we have the degree. And the whole nation put all their hope on us because we come with the degree. But look around the environment. What has this degree changed the nation? If you go to agriculture, you have a lot of PhD holders in agriculture. They should be able to change the whole landscape to make sure that the whole agricultural system is well diversified to deal with the system here. But it still remain the same. 1,000 years yesterday, 1,000 years today. All that we need is to mechanize agriculture. To make it, mechanized agriculture, to make it a proper agriculture, to make it a clean, a clean energy supplier, so that we can be different from the West, because the West has punished us from their industrialization, because from the industrialization, the whole area is polluted. We don't have proper rain. We have drought. We have a lot of things. But Africa needs to go with their senses. We go with clean energy, because you have the suns. We can have your pumps drive by the sun. You have the wind, fix the wind turbines, turn by the winds, and you have your water, and you have electric power.
Yeah.
So these some of the things exactly. Yeah. So these some of the things that we need, because even in the schools, the curriculum has to. We need to change our curriculum, because all that we have been studying over the years still is the same thing that we're studying.
The same study.
Yeah, the same.
So what will be your powerful message to the investors out there? We're calling our African diasporas who are out there, and for them to repatriate to Africa, because people out there, people like Khalifa and my brother here, repatriate to Africa, invest in Africa, employing the youth and the women, and to empower the youth and the women. What would be your powerful message to the investors that are watching us? Because people are out there with their multi-million-dollar pounds. Some of them are having, a lot of bunch of money. They know where to invest this from. What we say, what we are stand for, Nice Gambia, we stand to fight against the poverty and hungriness in the country or in Africa. What would be your message to the viewers out there, investors out there who are ready to invest into agriculture, to build more factories, build more companies, to empower the African youth?
Well, thank you very much. This is a very good question, and we need some adjustment and some contribution to what you're calling for. Because thank you very much. You have a lot of investors there. All I have for these investors, please come and bail out this nation from hunger, because we cannot have meaningful development without food sufficiency. There can be no proper administration, no proper politics, all these problems that we see all around Africa calling for corruption is because of food insufficiency. Food is not enough for the people. So the people are hungry. They have to look all around, everywhere around, so that they can survive. Either they steal it or do what, but they have to survive, because everyone has institution, and each institution needs something to go in.
Like the politicians have to bring all the money together. The one they use for politics, let them bring it to the farmers.
Okay, it has
then
to
we can take Gambia for that.
That's the only way. That's the only way. That's the only way. It's not to mobilize votes.
Yes.
But it's to mobilize
the money,
and the people,
yes,
and empower the people.
Yes, that's the only solution.
That's the only solution. That's the only solution.
So my brother, what will be your message?
Yes.
Short note onto that.
Yeah.
Gambia have the land.
Yes.
We can make it.
We get the fertile land.
Yes. Let the youth be ready.
Thank you. Yes, you're welcome. Okay. What's your name?
Let the investors come. We have the land.
Yeah.
There's a big land here where we can at least earn our living.
Yeah.
We cannot do it alone.
We cannot do it alone.
The government can come,
yeah,
empower the youth, help us with machines, because this should be a mechanical farming.
Definitely.
When I say that we need tractors, we need land development, we need transplanters in order for us to be able to achieve our goal. That With this labor, we cannot do it. Women transplanting single hand, we cannot do it. All we need is at least enough tractors. Let them empower the private sector, because the private sector, we are already on the move.
You are already
like,
on the move.
Yeah, like
You're ready to
Musa
feed the
Dabo is
country.
there. He is doing his role.
Yeah.
Bachili is there.
Yeah.
Big Khalifa is here.
And you are
Brongola.
Somewhere here.
I'm also around here,
Yeah.
and many more other youths who are ready.
Yeah.
So I believe we can do it.
We can do
My
it.
belief is we can. It is not we can do it.
We
It's
can
possible.
do it in Africa with
It's
or without.
possible. We can do it and even export our rice to other countries.
To other countries.
Maybe you don't know the amount of land that Gambia has.
I love to hear that.
We can
How
do it.
can we do that?
How can we do it? It's just as I said. We need at least, it should be a mechanical farming.
Yeah.
There should be enough machines. Only machines can do it. Labor, manpower work, no, it cannot.
We get the abundance of water.
Thank you very
the
much.
fertile land.
Let them
We get the
empower.
beautiful sun. Yeah.
Let them empower the youths and those on the move, like the private sector. I'm saying,
Yes.
give them enough machines.
Yeah.
The machines that we need are the tractors.
Yeah.
The tractors does the job.
Yeah, of course.
Transplanters does the job. One transplanter can do at least 3-4 hectares a day.
The tractor will do it like.
Thank you
in
very much.
30
Thank you
minutes.
very much. So you see,
Yeah.
it's only that can make it possible.
To make it possible to be possible in
Very
Africa.
well, very well. And we can even export rice to Senegal and other places.
Other
Believe me,
places.
my brother.
Yes.
We have Jahali Pacha, we have Jahali, we have Pachar, we have how to call it, the other side of Nyani,
Nyani.
you know, and a lot of places which are not
Pansam, you
even
know,
been, you
yes.
know, which are not even
Up to
been
Basse.
developed.
Yes.
Yeah, and the other important thing is land development. That is the key. The government is helping a lot. We are having all these are from the government.
From the government.
You understand? This is part of it. We are having like free plowing. It's all come from the government. So they are doing a lot.
Yeah.
But we still need a lot.
A lot
Yes, to achieve a lot.
to achieve the goal.
Exactly.
There.
And
yes.
the number one challenge is land development.
Meaning the land is not
The
that
land
level.
should be well developed. If the land is not developed, you don't get the yield the maximum yield that you are supposed to have. You can see this land. We have to come there. It's money.
It's money, yeah.
You understand? The canals are to be desealed. The government did its part, but we still have a lot more canals that need to be desealed
Of course. Yeah.
for us to have free water flowing. So land development is the key also. It's another number one factor.
Yeah.
After bringing all the tractors and how to call it, transplanters, if there is no proper land development, still now we are at the same place.
Wow.
After giving us a lot of seeds, you know, if the land is developed, where the seeds are going, we still face the same
So
problem.
if the investors out there are ready to invest back, are you guys ready?
We are ready because we are on it, with or
We are
without them.
already in the field.
With or without them, we are moving. Maybe it might be slow, but we will be moving.
Yes. But
Much
to
more
make it
when
faster.
much more when we have them.
Yeah.
You understand? It's possible, brother.
Yes, it's possible.
It's possible.
So can you speak in Fulani, maybe one or two, maybe the Fulani people out there, because it's important for us to speak our official language.
Okay, that's very true. On jarama musidɓe am fulɓe. I am Mamadou Ba. Min woni Mamadou Ba, sinteɗo mi jeeya. Min e demal maaro he. Ɗonoma min dartidima. Maaro woni number 1 ko ganduɗa ɗum ñameten.
Yes.
E galleji men he.
Yes.
So mi meeɗi arɗo hoɗagol mi yi dula pacar no way. Mi andi that you know min ɗum wawi wadde because koye demal mi jibina wona office mi jibina. So hadde hay company amo mi innidiri mbo Jafara Family Legacy. Jafara ɗum woni neɗo min o jangini min demal.
Demal, yeah.
Yes, minen koye demal min jibina.
Yes. Okay, I'm available, yes.
Minen
Go
koye demal min jibina.
Yeah. Okay.
So gese ɗe ɗeɗo parali ɗiɗo.
Yes.
You know kala faraɗo mo wawi arde. Are mballoriren gitten leydi men ndi e tampere nde gonɗen nde. Ko maaro watte ko import enen fof enen gandi maaro ko moƴƴani.
Mojani.
You know, te joni min komi fuɗɗi ko is just small. Kono minen yiya how many people paala maaro am ko. You know, customers ɓe waɗa kam call, ɓe annduɗa ɓe meya heede 10, 15, 20 bags mima no 5 bags mawra ma jonnude pour goɗɗo kadi heɓa hen. You know, mino jogi musidɗo am wiɗo ko fawaɗo, kono simo ñama ko maaro he is very okay. O ñama o yarat ɓagata hono wiire lekki. With this maaro she is very very fine. So mino hooli enen ɗum wawi wadde. So en heeɓi masiŋali ɗi, en keeɓi doole ɗe, laamu ɗum ne ɓurti en wallu doole, because laamu ɗum ɗum eto. Ɓe jonna min ɗo free seats, They don't mean power tillers like this.
Yes, man.
You know, I mean, wala abete.
Yeah, at least.
Kono komi puri media de, you know, balanga for the one that want land development, want much ingol gesede parallel. Parallel for what they develop, hard the houta, tandiam and I have free water. You know, meaning that we are facing, meaning what I face difficulties, boy.
Difficulties,
Sorry.
yes.
You know, the problem is
You cannot speak Fulani as well. You
Yeah,
know, I'm a father of Fulanis and Syrians.
I speak,
Yes.
but
So like right at the moment, you can read out your number, or in case if somebody or someone out there you want to talk to him, the number on the screen right at the moment. Call the number. What's your name?
I'm Mamadou Ba.
Momodu Ba.
Yeah.
You are my son. He's Momodu Ba.
I'm your
Talk to
father.
him live and direct. Call the number and ask for Momodu Ba right live and direct. If you want to make a joining hand, supporting hand,
Yeah.
they are ready.
My number is 212273. 212273.
Wow.
Or 5951424.
Yes.
Anybody who want to invest is welcome. We can give you
Welcome.
our guide. We
Yeah.
can support you.
We can
It's
show you
what
the
we are
way.
here for, especially the private sector. We can pave the way for you to start your business in any mean that you want it. You know,
Enemy.
we are here ready. We are
Yes.
always here.
Welcome
Yes.
to the Gambia.
Can stop, won't stop.
Yes.
Thank you very much.